Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be working on the small block that goes in the E46. By the time you all are seeing this video, my timelines are going to be a little bit messed up. I'm also working on a video where I'm building gauges for the dash for the E46. That is going to be a total different video, but I'm currently stuck. I had to order a new gas gauge for it, so in that video, there's a little bit of an announcement about the new studio, quote unquote, that I put together. It's where we're going to be working on the engine. I probably won't be working on the engine itself till tomorrow unless I gain time today. It's super warm outside. I'm taking advantage of it. Tomorrow is supposed to be really crappy. This studio is a branch off of the house, so it's super warm in here. Concrete floors. You can see I made a banner. There'll be another little intro about the studio with the gauge video, but I just wanted to point out that the timelines are a little off and the motor is getting worked on now, and I will have to finish up the gauges and that video at a later time. So whenever you all see the gauge video, if I introduce the room again, that's why. So I had to clean up my mess a little bit here from when I was working on the gauges, but nonetheless, I got this new water neck the other day. I saw it on Wyatt Young's YouTube video on his small block E46. It is going to be a game changer. I made a reel about that on Instagram if you want to go check it out. Put the carburetor on here, make sure it was going to clear. Also got a new water pump today, as well as a new fuel pressure regulator. The whole motor is not coming apart. I'm ordering a new cam for it. This one's actually a little too big. We'll drop the cam size a little bit to change the cylinder pressure. I'm going to pull the heads off. We're going to deck the heads, raise the compression a little bit, and add a little bit more horsepower. So in the meantime, gotta get the carburetor back off, get the lift plate back on it. We'll wheel the engine outside, put it on the tall engine stand, and then we'll drain the oil, all the fluids outside, and then wheel it back in here, start getting it apart. So the carburetor is not really tight on here. I just set it on here the other day to make sure it cleared the new water neck. Also just to keep it from getting dirty. So today, like I said, we're going to get this swapped. We'll get the engine outside, get it on the engine stand, get it back inside. KB coming off. Put the lift plate back on it. Time to get this thing outside and get it swapped around. Alright, engine's outside on the stand. I'll get it back inside here in a minute, but first I'm going to go ahead and drain the oil outside here. Most of the water should be out of it, but when I do take the heads off, some might still try and come out. We'll see. Might take something to try to blow the water jackets out, but I am going to get the oil out with it outside instead of inside, and I will get it back inside after it's empty. Now the engine's back inside, it's time to get started back on it. Going to see how far I can get tonight. Not in a big hurry to get it apart, just killing some time. It's later, about to go to bed here soon, but decided I wanted to just start knocking this thing apart, see how far I can get. Probably won't pull the cam and stuff out of tonight. Might get the heads off of it, but I'm definitely going to get the intake off, get the distributor out, and just kind of look over everything and see how far I can get. Okay, well, got it down to the short block. Still got to get the balancer off, get the timing chain cover off, get the timing chain off, get the cam out, but I'm going to call it a night. The new cam should be here anytime, so we're going to get the heads down in the machine shop, get them milled, get the intake matched to the heads, get the new cam degreed in, then it'll be ready to be put back together. Then it'll be ready to get put back in the car. We still got some more work needs to be done to the car in the engine bay. We're going to work on the steering shaft and work on new motor mounts and a new set of headers. But this thing rolled along pretty well. Everything looks good, and as it should. I'm happy with how everything looks. Right, it did get hot a couple times this year, so I had a little concern, but everything looks perfectly fine. So we'll go ahead and end this video and get it edited, thrown up, and yeah, I'll give everyone an update online when we get the cam in, and I'm anxious to hear how it sounds. So appreciate everyone watching.